Coward Ryder ran away, away, away.
Bravely, bravely ran away.
I did not.
I did not.
Yeah, we're throwing down some Monty Python references because who were
You see,
those
children.
people in high school?
You see, children, Monty Python was this thing that was funny a long time ago, but now people think it's offensive because it was done by British people, whose wit is dry and insulting.
People think that Monty Python was offensive.
They do now.
On what grounds?
The fact that it's old white people making jokes.
Like, who specifically were they offensive?
Well, if you actually watch the show, old white people. You see, we've entered into this weird point in human history where no one understands humor anymore.
Yes, true.
And so, if you're trying to make a joke, you must be being offensive. Because, you know, I do not understand these... Oh dear. Because, like, the sound of laughter, I guess, is just, like, grating to some people. Okay. So if you're having fun, clearly you have to be doing it at the expense of others.
For example, some people don't actually understand what the concept of something being offensive is anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, South Park, the first game, The Stick Truth, had a difficulty slider which actually adjusted your character's skin tone.
No, that was in the second game.
No, The Stick of Truth.
Was it also in this? I know they brought it.
Might have been in the
I remember they were talking about this. It was in the second game, and a lot of people were upset about it. And they're just like, it's social commentary.
Yeah. So, like, people got upset. Obviously, turning the thing more difficult made your character darker.
Yeah.
People got upset. Like, I'm watching a bunch of reaction things, and every single frickin' white person who sees that is like, oh my gosh, that's so racist! I'm like, how the fuck is that racism? That is social commentary on how it is more difficult in America to be a black person than a white person.
Or even like an Arab.
And not to mention that the difficulty thing doesn't actually turn up the difficulty of the combat, it only affects rewards, so you get paid less for doing things. So it's not that being black has made your character less capable, it's just that you receive less recognition.
Yeah.
It's like, that is exactly biting social commentary, what you should be doing.
That's pretty much how it happens.
I mean, every black person that I saw experiencing that gameplay moment was just like laughing their ass off. Every white person's just like, oh my gosh.
Well, that's the thing you see more of. Like,
I'm like, no.
There's this weird sense that, like, oh, because
if you even say a race, that's racism.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's this weird notion, and you see it a lot in the over the top, like, I guess the best way to put it is like, and I don't like using this term because it gets misused a lot, but the regressive left, the people who are actually doing more damage by being too liberal.
Meanwhile,
and like, it's mostly these people who have this weird sense of like, oh, well, if you're white, you are obliged to make up for everything a white person's ever done.
Yeah. I mean,
it's not the case.
On the other side, so recently Roseanne restarted.
Oh yeah, I've heard it's not that great.
So, Roseanne Barr, the lead actress, who knew her name is Roseanne?
I thought that was the point.
So, she got in trouble recently for a photo shoot in which she dressed up as Hitler and fried little cookies in an oven that were shaped like people.
I don't know yet.
And I saw these pictures and I'm like, okay, clearly this was a photo shoot and this was meant to be some form of art, so I'm gonna read into it and
find out what were the intents.
What was the intent?
Yeah.
Because
context is important.
Context is important, and a lot of people are very angry at this right now.
Yeah.
Turns out the context was absolute bullshit, and all those people have a right to be angry.
Fair enough.
I mean, it was basically that she's like, people are too sensitive about race stuff, so I decided to dress up like Hitler and burn some Jewish cookies. I'm like,
okay.
So that's not really social commentary.
That's like, in this case, it's actually just doing it to make people mad.
Yeah.
Which normally I'm okay with, because that's, like, I find certain kinds of griefing genuinely hilarious. This is one of those ones where I'm like, your intents are not great.
It was like, one of the things that she said.
Just get to the point.
I mean, there's back and forth about people making Holocaust jokes, whether that's acceptable or not. She's like, so I thought that we should make a firm stance on this. It's time. We can make big Holocaust jokes now. I'm like, can't we like that though? Like, there's Holocaust jokes where it's the black humor, and then there's just, look, Holocaust, exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Like, you guys would come around
I mean,
just saying,
society is funny. Because, I mean, when you get down to it, I've never understood why, like, Holocaust jokes were this, like, okay, what she did was not a Holocaust joke. What she did was deliberately just fucking around. That's not a joke. That's just... I'm
just saying Holocaust with jazz hands on.
Like, I've always had this idea where it's like, yeah, I genuinely think, yeah, you should be allowed to make a joke about any subject matter. Because, I mean, for fuck's sake, we've been making 9/11 jokes pretty much since day 2.
Like, it's been going on for quite a long time. Now, you have to be careful who you make them around.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, you don't make it to a fireman who was at ground zero.
Yeah.
But Joe Public, sure.
I mean, know your audience is kind of a thing. And of course, in the public domain, you're going to offend someone no matter what your joke.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's a time and a place where it's okay to be offended. When you're in the public sphere and you're yelling things at random passersby, that is a time to be offended.
Yeah.
When you're at a comedy show, and it's your comedy show, and you're telling your jokes, and someone voluntarily paid money to watch it, I don't think they should be...
Like, if you go to a comedy
you're going
show,
out of your way now to offend yourself.
If you go to a comedy show, you should probably know who's in it.
Yeah.
And like, if you know that this comedian is going to make a lot of jokes
that you don't like, it is your own fault if you still go.
Yeah.
Like...
Okay.
It might be a tragedy if, and I've had this before, where I see a comedy show and I'm like, I like this person, this person, this person, this guy isn't funny, and it would ruin the night for me if I went and watched him.
Like, a while back, Amy Schumer got in shit for saying stuff about Trump. It's like, did you really go to her show
and not expect her?
Thinking, like, this was...
Well, who would even go to an Amy Schumer show? That's a clear sign of a bad taste.
This was like November, the year that Trump got elected. So it was like just happened, and someone went to an Amy Schumer show and she made Trump jokes.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, did you not realize that stand-up comedians talk about current topics, and that Amy Schumer is a liberal comedian who's gonna clearly make a fucking joke about
hey,
the biggest trash fire?
Whoa. Hold on, that's offensive. You can't say she's a comedian.
She's a comedianess?
No, I mean, she's not funny.
Oh. So, funny thing, too, the word actress shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just on the fact that I said comedianess. So, actress is actually kind of a sexist term.
Yeah.
Because they're just actors.
I want this to clip in.
I know you do. I know you want it inside you.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Go.
Oh,
those are some bad textures.
Those. Like, I can't even blame the game for that. I just want to, though. I want to laugh at it. All right, where are we going now? What's the next stop on this bad train? No, where are we?
Meridian. It's in the toppy top.
Tippy top.
Left. Top left. No, left.
Yeah.
Other left. Oh,
wait,
left. Shit, why is there 3 of them? Oh, right, because you have to do some scanning bullshit. Oh, there's like 5 of them. Okay, that's one of them. No, that was
well, there's, like, I'm gonna go...
I thought Cameron was the one who's colorblind.
No, I know. I see them now. I was looking for the I see them now.
Okay.
I'm just looking for the closest one to me, because I'm gonna have to go... Wow, there's a lot of these!
Yeah, I think you just kind of find it eventually.
I'm gonna have to just systematically hit this nonsense. Oh god, there it goes.
Hit it till you quit it.
Yeah. Did you not see that thing just like... It was gone. And I thought... little did we realize that we are not the ones moving, it is space around us.
Yes. So... Yeah, this is padding. Yeah? I mean... Making us witness this animation over and over again, just as a means to find the final level, that's padding. That's padding. There's no way you can't say that's padding.
Yeah.
There you
go. Starship wreckage. Come on.
Like, all of this is just in the way of the next mission.
Yeah.
This is not dialogue. This is not content.
This is buying time. Wow.
Just so you can
Look at this asshole crashed into a tentacle. Loser.
Oh.
Okay, what am I supposed... Am I supposed to be scanning the planets or just the systems?
I think the planets?
Oh, good.
Yeah. See, like, this is just big dumb bullshit.
Big dumb bullshit.
There's no way you can say this is anything but padding the game.
Yep. Okay, this planet's got nothing.
Alright, there you go. This is planet. You got it.
Would you do me a courtesy and please look up what I have to specifically scan? I don't want to scan every individual fucking thing to make this happen. Nobody has the time. Nobody.
I'm picking up something.
What's the name of the quest?
Fine Meridian.
Fuck.
Wow. I just keep going left and I can't find... Up. What the fuck? Oh. God fucking damn it.
Deploying probe. I found something.
More wreckage. It's just filled with bullshit. Settlement core relay. Interesting. And pointless.
Anomaly on sensors.
Another one? Yeah, another one. This universe is packing.
Scrolling through.
Probe's launched.
This is one of the chosen data collection nav points. We should release a probe.
Yeah, I did that. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Purple.
Data collection probe ready for placement.
Look at this. Look at this floating space purple.
That might be it? I mean... Ah, shit. This is the wrong quest. The quest we just finished. And they don't have a, like, next quest thing.
Do. You know what would be great? Not this. Not fucking this.
I don't want to be fucking this either way.
I want this
Okay,
as
Meridian
far
Way
from
home.
my penis as it can get. Oh, I'm supposed to scan Scourge nonsense. See? Up there.
There you go. Scourge clusters probed for data.
That's
Get your
one.
probe on, Jay.
Oh boy. You see, boys and girls, when... Oh, that planet moved again. You see, Ivan, when you probe like me, you have no need for science, for data fear you.
Or condom.
Ah,
Get
yes.
some scancer.
Remote systems in the cluster.
You see,
We're on the brink.
you never have need of consequence when you just run from them.
Alright,
Anomaly detected.
so...
Remember, if there's something that can't be solved with cowardice, I have not yet found it.
This is one of the chosen data collection nav points. We should release a probe.
Yep.
Sure, whatever. There you go. There's two. You got two.
Data collection probe ready for placement.
I call this mission the Squirt and Splurt.
I call this mission big dumb fucking just why. I didn't say it was intelligent.
No.
I didn't say it was.
I
an
call this
intelligent
mission,
man.
please kill me. Just
Like,
tie the noose, put it over there.
see, I have a
Hey,
special.
have you
I have
met
a
my new
special, like,
best
just,
friend?
and just like put a little shell in there, and another shell, and then we just set that underneath the toe. Just cock it a little bit, and there you go.
Is there a
For those of you-
newsletter I can subscribe to get weekly updates on this technique?
Unfortunately, there is only one iteration of it because I blew my fucking head off.
Yet another worthy publication killed too soon. Who would have guessed Suicide Magazine wasn't longed for this world? Is this offensive, suicide jokes? I don't know.
No, that's a joke on
Speak
the
to
concept
crew.
of suicide being something that existentially ends you. See, if it was a joke about people who commit suicide, that was like, those people, though, aren't they just the worst?
Yeah.
Then that would be offensive.
Approximating remnant
Like,
ship
learn what
dynamics.
offensive is, people.
Yeah. Here's how you know if you're being offensive. Are you specifically insulting a group of people just to insult them? You're probably being a little bit offensive. If, however, you're insulting an idea or concept, that is fine.
I mean, just saying the name of a race is not offensive.
No.
No.
Like, if I were to say, like, you know, the Swedes exist, that is a statement of fact.
Now, using an offensive term to describe a race is offensive.
Yeah, like calling them those awful cheese folk.
Now, here's a tricky one, alright? Indians. Indians, people from India, that's fine.
Yeah, because that's a statement of fact. They are, in fact, from India.
Referring to Native Americans as Indians is offensive because we just slap them with that shit label, and we're like...
That's... they. You see, that was a case of laziness, and it's close enough, and it turned out it was not.
Fun fact, I actually have a prof who was trying to be politically correct while being shit at being politically correct.
Ooh.
So he was not referring to one of his coworkers as Indian. He was calling him Asian. And that prof went off on him and was like, no, I am from India, alright? I am from India, it's okay to call me Indian. The prof's like, oh, I just thought it was an offensive term. No, not for Indians, it's not.
If I was a Native American, it would be offensive.
Because then I'm not Indian.
You may continue exploring before the main story concludes. Do you wish to embark on the... Okay.
You know what that means?
It's the last
It's
mission.
the last mission.
Alright, before we do this, I really gotta pee.
Alright, cool. Fine.
The urine has been expelled from my pee sack, and I'm ready to go.
It's so weird to think that that's what our ancestors referred to it as.
We're back, folks. Thanks to the scanning, we are now aware that pee is stored in the balls.
Pee is stored in the balls?
Have you not seen that meme?
Is that how sex happens? You just pee into the woman?
Yeah, I mean, if it's good enough for the playground.
Oh, what? Is it good enough for R. Kelly?
Mm.
Oh, weird thing.
Good, I could just wear cat... Look at me, I'm hideous, I love it.
So, the PP tape.
Yeah.
I was only ever, like, 5%
Oh, I'm too heavy.
that the PP tape existed. I was like, I mean, he's rich, right? So, you never know.
Yeah, you...
Maybe.
Oh yeah, I never could afford the Eagle.
Like, he's a bully.
Yeah.
So, he clearly enjoys putting other people down. It's a fetish that's about humiliation. I could see it, but I don't really think it exists, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was like, if it does, if that 5% possibility pays off, then...
Holy fuck, look at this thing.
It's pretty fucking metal. So anyway, they found photos of him hanging out with a bunch of, because it has to be Russians. It can't just not be Russians. They found photos of him hanging out with a bunch of Russians in a Russian nightclub that specifically specializes in catering to urine fetishists. I'm like, okay.
This was R. Kelly, right?
No, Trump.
Oh.
So I'm just like, So I just went from like 5% that exists to like 45 because I mean,
that's
even if it's not his thing,
yeah,
which it entirely couldn't be.
I mean,
maybe he tried it.
Yeah, I mean,
and someone was filming it.
How, like, you never know. Like, I mean, how do you know you don't like a thing until?
So, like, he's wildly rich. You know, maybe he tried it, and so someone filmed it. I'm like, but like, I'm actually, it's possible now that it exists.
And maybe we get lucky for once. Ready?
Yeah.
I hope we never see that tape.
I would also like never to see that tape.
I hope that it gets released, but none of us ever see it. If that makes sense.
Like, you want it to exist as a tangible
Yeah.
thing, but you don't want to be the one who has to watch it.
The same way that it's funny to know that he had sex with that porn star, and at the same time when she's like, I can describe his genitals, we're like, please don't.
No,
shut
we'll
the...
take your word on it.
Stop
Just...
her, please.
We don't need that on record. In fact, we would very much like it off record.
Please, just cease. I know that the cease and desist against you was faulty, but can we please institute more of them?
Yeah.
Through the door, eyes open.
It was for the best. Really.
Remnant, they don't look friendly.
Do they ever? Has the Revenant ever not been...
Ever since that one time when you shot the first aliens you saw,
Yeah.
none of them have been very nice to you.
Yeah, oh right, yeah, oh. I completely forgot they could shoot through walls. That was fast.
Yeah. So that was a really good run of the final level.
Yeah. Honestly, better than I could have hoped.
Through the door,
Yeah.
eyes open.
It ended much faster, which is always a pro in this series.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, this game just
Remnant,
fell so
they don't
far
look
from what it
friendly.
could have been.
Finally.
Oh, it's a battle rifle I'm using, not a regular machine gun. That would explain a lot.
But what, the damage?
Well, I mean, the firing rate mostly. I was wondering why the fuck was I not... I was holding down the trigger and not shooting anything, and I was wondering what the hell was happening. Yes, I
Being
noticed.
observed.
I was trying to explain my previous ineptitude and make it save face.
I really want to know why they called those things observers.
I don't know, man.
Like, observer is the name for a unit which, like,
Should observe things.
yeah, no,
It would be a good name for, like, a spotter equivalent.
yeah, something.
They probably wanted to name it the spotter, but they were told no because that sounds dumb.
The observer should be something that, like, debuffs you and calls enemies to you, or, like, stops.
I thought you were gonna say
smoking.
debuffs you and calls you names.
It's bad for unit morale. Like, the nullifier.
It's a haunted doll that sucks your dick and calls you gay. That new meme has gone too far and also not too far enough. You know, you've seen that, right?
No.
So it's this new meme where it's like haunted, like like it'll usually be some sort of anime character. So like haunted Alfonso plushie that sucks your dick and calls you gay, or haunted Dio plushie that calls you JoJo and goes Ree! Haunted X plushie that does X and calls you Y.
Okay. I haven't been on 4chan that much lately.
It's not a 4chan thing. It's just like an image macro meme where it's
Okay.
mostly been like mocked up pictures from like YouTube, or not YouTube. What am I like? eBay.
Sam,
What are they called?
everything
eBay
ready?
listings, and it'll usually be this haunted thing that does Y.
Okay.
Right. That's
And it's one of those ones where like the first time I saw it, I didn't get it. The second time, I found it hilarious. And now I'm in that state where I can't decide if this meme should continue or die.
Have lifted off. They're following the override vector.
the scourge is moving, but they're getting through to something.
Something. Oh, man.
Meridian Pathfinder.
That's dumb.
That's Meridian. Looks
It's a
strange.
sphere.
It actually, like, it has a cool element to it.
Self-contained seed world. It is the heart of the Vault network, and when reactivated, every connected planet will be affected.
Huh.
It is the means to make Helios a home, Pathfinder.
But once again, like, this is so
This
poorly
is what
thought
we
out.
worked and fought for.
The reason
And
why they
it's
can't
only the
want it.
start.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Pathfinder.
Hi.
Hi.
A great day for us all.
Sam, what is going on?
You're having a poopy.
Yeah.
I believed you a fitting rival, but you are a false thing, a lie.
This isn't good.
Once I saw what made you special, your connection, I knew how and when to take it from you. I let you find Meridian, and now I'll use your Sam to weaponize.
This is why we shouldn't
All
unshackle
humans will be
AIs.
assaulted, or one by one your worlds will die, starting with Eos. All I need to start is an implant like yours. And thanks to your memories, I know who else has one. Another reason to take the Hyperion.
I don't think you were supposed to wander that far.
Do that.
Fall to darkness, Pathfinder. You were almost worthy.
And that's the end of the game.
Oh, good. If it genuinely was, I would be happy.
Yeah.
It's not, is it?
No, it's not. You have to be...
Yeah. This is why you shouldn't unshackle AIs and then hook them into your brain.
Yeah. That's
That was a bad choice.
Are you ready to play
Hold
Yeah.
there.
as
What the hell is happening?
this?
Oh.
Hello,
Are you shitting me?
Sam? How are you?
Wish I was.
What's going on? All we know is we're being overrun.
I am not.
Cat forces are sweeping the ship. They're looking for you. Scott, the Pathfinder needs your help.
Yeah.
This is crazy. She's closing on Meridian.
The Archon is
Jesus
separately
Christ.
linked to your sister's implant. If basic function isn't manually restored,
Just remember that this is now one of the most serious moments in the
Scott,
game.
you seem to be both
Oh, boy.
And we just shat all over it.
Info, Sam. I need something.
Yeah, you're right. I totally don't... I just have a regular jetpack if I'm not some biotic nightmare.
As the Pathfinders. He'll use us to control Meridian, and your sister will die.
The Archon will kill her?
No, losing me will.
Why?
What?
Why would you design it to work that
How's our
way?
head, Scott? Be ready.
Yeah, then if the AI ever does break free, then it can just
Yeah.
use her as a hostage.
Or like
Forever.
even like not even that, just like in general, if you have internet connectivity problems, your Pathfinder drops dead.
Like, no one's ever had any problems with DRM, Jay.
So when the comms dropped, she did too?
DRM, which ends your life.
That's got to be embarrassing to have been genetically modified to be a best, and then this vegetable man comes out of nowhere and stabs you and your friend.
To be fair, like, I feel like this is the ultimate definition of shock and awe. You enter the battlefield and they're just like, what the fuck?
Is that this human?
Is that some... I thought we were the best at genetic manipulation.
What am I looking? Oh,
Clearly he is the consolidation of all of their races.
yeah. What manner of demon have they unleashed upon us?
We thought we were monsters.
They didn't know what monster was yet. I have channeled the fury of, like, my own anger and rage of my face at them.
Oh yeah, you apparently have a grenade shot. Again.
Scott, Sam said you're fighting to the comm override?
Yep.
You can't.
Why not?
That's what I thought. It's crazy.
No, I mean take the access route. If the Pathfinder's in trouble, that's all we need to hear.
That's great.
So, one thing I'm not entirely clear on. She's helping you because you have an implant and the Pathfinder is in trouble.
Right.
So, I can only assume that she means
Hold them.
fuck
Scott
the
needs to get to
previous
that maintenance
Pathfinder,
access.
your
Can't fight
Pathfinder
them all,
now.
Captain.
Probably.
That's why I'm
Quick,
helping. Why I'm
get to the
helping.
QEC. We'll cover you. Run for the access tunnel.
Oh, am I already out of grenades? That's shitty.
Yeah, you need one.
God damn it, get going.
Yeah, she doesn't want you to fight. She wants you to run.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll wait for my shields to recharge then, because I'm like...
What?
Get
Pussy.
into the access tunnel. We'll hold them.
I want to do this for as least amount of times as possible.
Sam, the captain won't
Well,
let us.
alright then. You want me to just run head first into the enemies and die, so we have to do this ad infinitum?
Before reset your sister's implant.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus!
We're here.
One pulse, Scott.
Family
That's all the
connections.
Pathfinder.
Ooh. Don't get that close! Back away!
Me too, Sam. Me too.
Ugh. I am genuinely sorry about this.
Do it. Make them kill you.
Yeah, actually, just take the gun to your own head. What are they would back the fuck down. They're like, wait, no, we need him.
This is just like that Blazing Saddles moment,
Yeah.
alright? No one can...
Well, no, like, think about it. What would the Archon do if he's just like, yes, I have killed the Pathfinder? What do you mean the other one shot himself and blew up the implant?
Fuck.
Like, what would he do?
Yeah,
literally nothing. He would be
nothing.
Yeah.
He has to now like take Sam, the entire Sam,
and put it in his head with an implant he doesn't have.
And then what? Sam can just puppet him around.
Yeah.
It stinks. It stinks. It stinks.